Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. We have another Lorwyn Eclipsed collector booster box to open here. So these are made in Japan, but they've reversed the order. If you watched our other videos, you probably hear us commenting about that, like being a little bit confused. But anyhow, yeah, they are. So I think our collector boxes haven't been great for this set so far, but they are still collector boosters. There's definitely some good hits to be had, and we're going to get right into cracking. I'm not going to spend too much time on the commons and uncommons, get into those rares that everyone wants to see, of course, and starting off with our first few commons and uncommons. Uncommons coming up, and then our land. Oh, sorry, 4 uncommons. Then we got the Lorwyn, the regular land, the daytime land. Our first rare, Sunderflock, and then our commander card, Wickersmith's Tools. Whenever one or more -1/-1 counters are put on a creature, put a charge counter on this artifact. Okay, add 1 mana of any color. So it's already just a manalith, and then sack this to make a whole bunch of 2/2s equal to the number of charge counters. Interesting. We got Dream Harvest extended, Endblaze Epiphany extended, and then Disruptor of Currents, the Flash Convoke 3/3 that bounces. This is the showcase foil art for the final card. And then we got a 4/4 Flying Elemental and Omnath 5/5 Elemental token. First pack, nothing special really. That's the first of the Wickersmith's Tools, so you know, the commander cards a lot of times really aren't worth anything. And we've gone back and forth. Like, usually we would try and sell them for basically anything we can get out of them. But at this point, like, because a lot of those are like bulk rares, we kind of just hang on to them. I'm going to zoom out just a touch, because I'm not comfortable holding the cards any further away than that. But anyhow, yeah, so we just hang on to them now. And because, oh, actually it's just an uncommon, but that card looks really nice, the foil. And then we got the Shadowmoor Plains version there. Okay, first Mythic. It's the rare Erdu Carrier of Dawn. This one flips. Oops, I'm showing all the cards. Abundant Countryside. That's the back side of Erdu. So Commander land there. But yeah, anyhow, we just kind of collect them. Flitterwing Nuisance. Try and move the light a little bit to not cast a shadow with my hand as badly. Put that there. Gloom Ripper. Oh, special guest foil. Helix Pinnacle. Don't have this one. So single green mana enchantment Shroud. Put X tower counters on this. If you have 100 or more tower counters on this, you win the game. So if you can make infinite mana, well, or 100 mana, you can win the game with it. But you also have to untap with it. So, I mean, whatever. It's a special guest foil. At least it's not one that we already have, since we like double tapping those apparently.
They're so rare, and then you get the same one. Yep. It's so weird how that happens.
Yep. Yeah, there's 16 special guests this time too. So, Morket's Loyalist. The uncommons can just be switched with the showcase versions. Then the Daytime Mountain. Another Mythic, Meek Attack. Not a very good one. The Massive Mysteries. So it's a Mythic. This is like, I think, the alternate commander for the commander deck. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target elemental gets Myriad until in a turn, but it's Wooburg for a 5/5 with a bunch of keywords. It's just okay. Champion of the Klachan. Lochmare. That's a Mythic as well. I don't know if we've opened this. I've seen it opened online. Champions of the Perfect.
Champion of the Parish.
Yeah, so the additional cost to cast it, behold an elf and exile it. And then, so whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. So 4 mana 6/6 that has to eat something or get it from your hand, but then it returns. Okay. And we got a 1/1 Merfolk and Shapeshifter token. Alright, so getting some Mythics. I don't think there's anything crazy yet. The horse, like the Lock Horse or whatever that was, that one I think is the first time we've opened it. Spiral into Solitude. Get through the commons, and then the uncommons, Blossoming Dispense. What does that do? Ah, one mana +2/+2 and hexproof trick. Okay. Have to watch out for that in the pre-release. More counts Loyalist again. Forest, our first rare of this pack. Bridget's Command. Make a token of a Kithkin. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. I've definitely seen this one before. Then we got Grave Venerations. 4 mana. When it enters, you become the monarch. At your end step, if you're the monarch, you get to Gravedigg a creature from your graveyard. And then it also just has a Blood Artist effect. Okay, so just 3 effects that are kind of named. Glen Alendra Guardian comes in with a -1/-1, so it's a flash 2/3. Ooh, remove a counter from it. Counter target non-creature spell its controller draws a card. That's interesting. Grub, Storied Matriarch, and then borderless foil, Overgrown Tomb. All right, finally something good. That's sweet. I like it. Gonna be honest. One of the reasons that I wanted to get another collector box was things like that, because there's just rare Shocklands and then an art card. Still gotta be honest. I look forward to not seeing any more art cards because I'd rather have foil double-sided tokens. Like, I don't know where they should put art cards, but if it's in collector packs, they need to stop. Like, who's gonna try and collect all the art cards at this point? When they're even more rare now than they were before, and they're still not worth anything, even though they're very rare. Try and adjust the camera a little bit there. All right, Adept Water Shaper. I think I'm all over the place with tokens. Other tap creatures you control have indestructible, and it's an overstated 3 mana 3/4. All right. Oft Nabbed Goat. So it's a 2 mana 0/5, 1, draw a card, gain control of this creature, and put a -1/-1 counter on it. Only your opponents may activate this ability, and only as a sorcery. When this creature dies, if it had 1 or more -1/-1 counters on it, its owner draws that many cards, and each other player loses that much. Oh, okay. So the last person that does it, the owner gets cards anyway. So that's interesting. Sig's Command, we've seen that one a few times. Riss the Evermore. So 2 mana flash. When it enters, another creature you control gains persist. Okay. Then remove any number of counters from target creature you control only as a sorcery. That's kind of cool. Oh, Japan Showcase Spine Rock Tyrant. Not a fractured foil, but this is a good Japan Showcase. That looks great too.
That's the dragon, right?
Yeah, the Wither Dragon. All right, well, that's a cool one. I would really have liked to have gotten a fractured foil. Our friend did. And maybe we still can. Fractured 1 in 10 Japan Showcase cards are basically a fractured foil, where it's like you're 9% per pack to get a Japan Showcase and 1% to get a fractured foil. I haven't seen any Japanese language cards, which I'm honestly glad because they're worth less money, but usually they're like 1 in 3
Unless
Japanese.
we just got lucky.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really want to open any Japanese ones because, like, even though the art looks good and they're more rare, they're worth less, and I can't read them. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Japanese.
All right, so Tam, Mindful First Year, first rare of this pack. Puka's Covenant. It's a 3 mana enchantment. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it dies, return a permanent mana value less than or equal number of counters on that creature from graveyard to hand. It's only from graveyard to hand. Like, that's really low value. Then we got, all right, what does this vampire do? Tap 2 untap creatures you control. Copy target triggered ability. Yeah, so that's weird because that's almost like a merfolk thing, but it's in red white. Rimfire Tor. Oh, and this, yeah, that's a regular set card. Choose a creature type. Whenever permanent you control type enters, put a charge counter on it. Remove 3 charge counters to copy instants and sorceries. Okay, and then extended foil Dream Harvest. All right. Well, the last 2 packs were, well, the last pack was not that great. The last 2 packs before it were pretty good. So it'd be nice to get back on that train. Wild Unraveling. Stalactite Dagger. I'm just like missing this stack completely. Let's just riffle through these. All right, there's a Swamp. Oop. First rare of this pack. Disruptor of Currents. As I keep bumping our camera stand here. Subterfuge. So, Elemental Incarnation. We've seen this one before, not in this box, of course. Centaur, Innovative First Year. Bitter Bloom Bearer. Okay, Showcase, non-foil. So that's a good mythic. People are looking for this card. Okay, we got a Fractured Foil here. So we got Harmonized Crescendo. This is the Buy a Box promo. So it's the Convoke, choose a creature type, draw a card for each permanent you control of that type. This card is so hard to look at. But it's, I mean, of course, it's got like the anime art, and it is just incredibly lucky to get a Fractured Foil. So
I just want to look at it.
Yeah. And then
wow,
our token.
It's really pretty.
Yep. It reminds me of the one from the double ETB card from Edge of Eternities. So I don't know, like I don't know if that means we can't get any more Japan Showcase cards in this box.
I mean, 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's a high roll. So I think it's like because it's 10% of packs to get a Japan Showcase, like, you know.
That's only the second.
Oh, and actually, this is a good rare. Hexing Squelcher. This is the other creatures you control have ward, pay 2 life, and your spells can't be countered. That's a really good one. All right, well, this box is just pretty sweet. Aberrant Return reanimates 3 things with a -1/-1 counter, so it's like triple persist. Oh, another Hexing Squelcher. So, I mean, you know what? You know, the boxes are just going to be good. And then a Mythic Vibrance. So yeah, let's just have all these packs just be nutty after this. That's not even the last card. Shadow Urchin's the last card, which is, I think, kind of whatever. I think this is the first Vibrance we got. This is the red-green elemental.
So the Fractured Foil wasn't in the last slot then?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was.
There was a token behind
that's
it.
a different pack.
Yeah, this is a different pack. Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
No, this is the next pack, and the next pack was pretty good too. So we've had, honestly, it's about like 4 or 5 pretty good packs, and then some of them were just kind of like whatever. So I don't know, like it'd be nice to just get like a shock or two to round out the box. It'd be nice to get this borderless elemental, because I don't think that's the blue-black one. I don't remember what it's called, but I don't think we've gotten the blue-black one yet, or at least not the borderless for it. That art looks sweet. Noggle the Mind. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a colorless Noggle with base power toughness 1/1. I mean, at least it's flash in, so you can maybe eat like an attacking creature or something. But yeah, Noggle the Mind, that's cute. All right, Bray of Clan Stout Arm. I know I've read this card, and I'll read it if it's in my pre-release opener. Sinister Gnarlbark. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card and blight 1. Okay, I see this thing just draws some cards. All right. Spry and Mighty, Goliath Daydreamer, Incident or Sorcery from your hand, exile so attacks. Okay, I mean, it's 4 mana, 4/4, like, it's alright. It's kind of like a feather type thing, and then Collective Inferno for extended foil, and unfortunately another art card, but, I mean, we already knew what this was, and what was it called? Deceit. All right, so Deceit is the last one. We got 3 packs left to go. Hopefully something good. I mean, this box has definitely been good, mostly because Fractured Foils are usually like minimum like $100, and that one, you know, it does things in Typal. People like to draw cards, so, and Convoke is good. In fact, well, I have like a budget Jeskai tokens deck that has like a Convoke theme. Is it right to put a Fractured Foil in a budget deck? I mean, I already opened it. Why not? You know, the cheapest version of the card is probably like $1. That's still a budget deck, right? Glenelendra Guardian again. Farafor, Young Yu, Commander card. We've seen this one a couple times. Mirror Mind Crown. Oh, Tristan. I don't know if we've gotten him. Yeah, we probably have gotten him, but not the borderless. And then I don't know what that card is. Soul Immolation. So there's the backside of Tristan. So it's a mythic, showcase foil at the additional cost of cast. Blight X. X can't be greater than the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Deals X damage to each opponent and each creature they control. Okay. You know, like, it's weird though. Red doesn't normally have like a lot of toughness. So, and if you don't have a creature, you can't cast it. Like, or no, you can't. Okay, yeah, I don't think that's very good actually. Like, it's weird because you want to play that in like the Doran deck, but it's red. So, like a red, white butts deck, maybe? I'm sure that's a thing. Actually, I'm sure that's not a thing. Alright, let's get through the commons. Okay. Lorwyn, Imperfect Naturalist. Oh yeah, this was the one I wanted to put in my Reanimate deck. Springleaf Parade. When it enters, create X shapeshifter creature tokens with Changeling, and it gives you tokens. Tap for mana. Winnowing. Another borderless non-foil Overgrown Tomb. Adept Water Shaper. And, oh, I didn't even notice that that was the foil because I was holding it just perfectly, you know, at the wrong angle to see the light reflect off of it. All right, last pack. Come on. Greatness. Come on. Another fractured foil. What are the chances? Probably none. What does everyone think? Is there any way Wizard sorts these where there could possibly be a second one in a box? Probably not. Okay, Moonshadow. So the 1 mana 7/7 with Menace, but it enters with 6 -1/-1 counters. Whenever one or more permanent cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, you remove the -1/-1 counters. Yeah, I mean, it's a mythic. That's cool. Belonging. Yeah, the Encore that I still don't remember. I'm going to have to look it up, apparently. Well, this creature enters Surveil 2. Yeah, it's okay. Collective Inferno. And our final card is... Oh, another special guest foil. Don't think we have this one. Kinsbale Cavalier. Night creatures you control have double strike. And then our token. So, I mean, that was a pretty sweet box. 2 special guest foils, 2 shock lands, 1 foil, 1 not in both borderless, and then, of course, fractured foil. So I think we finally did it.
You got the Mythic Japan Showcase, too. The dragon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and the dragon. So that's, yeah, no, it's I think this was a pretty good box. Makes up for the 2 others. I'm happy with this. Thank everyone so much for joining us. If you did, pop a like and subscribe if you see fit to do so. Keep watching. Thank you.